What are the most common documents that require an apostille? My name is Rufus. I'm the notary dude here in Los Angeles, California. I do general notary work, and I'm also an apostille notary here in the Los Angeles area of California. So, common documents that get apostilled. So, let's first talk about what is an apostille. If you have a document that was notarized here in, say, it's in California, if you're wanting to use that document in a foreign country, let's say like a power of attorney form, let's say that in the Philippines, I have a piece of property and I'm wanting to sell it. I don't want to fly to the Philippines to sell that property, so I will have a special power of attorney form drafted up, and that special power of attorney form, I'm giving power to my brother who's living in the Philippines so he can sign on my behalf. So a special power of attorney form, when we get that document notarized, what they're going to want is another layer of authentication on that document itself. And that other layer of authentication is going to be a stamp that the Secretary of State puts on that notarized special power of attorney form. They'll put it right next to the notary stamp that's on that document. At that point, in the Philippines, the government looks at that and says, okay, yes, you can now use this document in the Philippines itself. So one of the most common documents that is apostilled is a special power of attorney form. And it's typically used for real estate, buying or selling property in a foreign country. Now, probably the number one most popular document that is apostilled is a birth certificate. And the reason for this is, especially in Mexico, people are looking to get dual citizenship in Mexico. Before Mexico is going to give you dual citizenship, they want some documents not only notarized, but also apostilled. So a birth certificate is probably the most common document that gets apostilled. Well, why would they want an apostilled copy of your birth certificate? Well, to tell you the truth, the Philippines or whatever country you're moving to or taking a job in doesn't trust that your documents are legit. There's lots of fraud and everything out there. So they're saying, look, if you want to provide us with your birth certificate, we not only want it issued by the government in California, but we also want the Secretary of State to put their stamp on that birth certificate, certifying that it is in fact a legitimate California birth certificate. Other common documents are death certificates. So I had a young lady in Long Beach who called me here in Long Beach, California, and her dad had recently passed away. And when he passed away, he left properties, real estate, to her. He had a piece of, had a property in Colombia. So when she contacted Colombia to claim that property, Colombia said, well, we don't believe that he's actually passed away. We want not only a copy of his birth certificate, we also want that the death certificate. We also want that death certificate to be apostilled. Again, that's a Secretary of State stamp on that death certificate, confirming and certifying that the death certificate is real. So most common documents get apostilled: special power of attorney form, birth certificate, and death certificate. Now, another common document, especially nowadays, is a single status affidavit. That's an affidavit if you're looking to get married in a foreign country. They want to make sure that you are single. They want to make sure that you're not married to someone else here in the U.S. So they will have a single status affidavit that you will have to fill out and sign, and also have that notarized by a notary public. Then you need to take that notarized single status affidavit and take it to the Secretary of State for them to put their stamp on it. So hopefully this video wasn't too long. My name is Rufus. I'm the notary dude here in Los Angeles, California. You're happy to look at my Google business profiles. They're down below in the description of this video. And my phone number is there also. If you have any questions about processing an apostille in any state or any country, I'm pretty good at it. So give me a call. Again, my number is below.